It's easy in our frantic AI times for life to speed up without us even realizing it. From my guest today, I learned my first Bosnian word, Ćejf. It's similar to the idea of slow living and represents the art of pleasant idleness, joyful relaxation, and savoring the present moment. If you'd like to learn more about this way of life, I've assembled a collection of resources explaining it in more depth in the first link in the description. Today we will tour the library of a woman who is a prolific writer with a passion for classic literature. She has written over 10 novels, including a completed 7-novel series and a newer 4-novel series, which is currently in progress. She has also published a collection of short stories and 2 collections of poetry. She also has a deep interest in languages, and besides her native Turkish, she has studied English, Italian, Bosnian, French, German, Japanese, and Russian. As you'll see later on in this tour, one of the ways she uses her languages is by singing, and she gave a brief demonstration of her abilities in several languages while we were discussing Victor Hugo's Les Misérables. Before we get into the tour, just a quick note that there are some bonus resources that go along with this bookshelf tour in the first link in the description. The first bonus is a complete set of all the high-resolution photos of Gizem's library, which you can view through your browser or download for later viewing. You'll also get a resources spreadsheet, which will give you links for where you can find some of the key books and other resources we discussed in this tour. You'll also get my classics resources spreadsheet, which collects in one place all the key details for the major facing page translation book sets, like the Loeb Classical Library and other similar sets from Harvard University Press, as well as other publishers of facing page translation libraries. You'll also get a new bonus I just recently assembled, a PDF guide where I gathered all the best advice about how to manage your library and how to improve your reading from the 55+ hours of bookshelf tours I've conducted over the past couple of years. If you'd like to do a bookshelf tour with me, please email timothy@timothykenny.com. Lastly, a big thank you to all my students for your continued support that makes these long-form bookshelf tours possible. I haven't been able to teach any new courses in many months because I've been dedicating all of my time to getting this bookshelf tour project up and running. I now have a good system in place for the bookshelf tours, and I'm ready to get back into teaching. To mark this milestone, I've created a brand new in-depth video series that will guide you through my back catalog of self-paced courses, my currently ongoing programs, and my planned future projects. I've organized everything into 3 tiers for beginner, intermediate, and advanced learners across my 4 major areas of teaching, which are self-directed learning, thinking skills/mental models, planning, and organizing. Within the field of self-directed learning, I offer 3 courses that are directly related to our discussion in this tour, covering my unique approach to learning the classics, learning multiple languages in parallel, and developing an advanced level vocabulary within the English language. If you'd like to learn more about any of these courses or my other educational offerings and how you can support the production of these bookshelf tours, please click the first link in the description. And now let's get into the bookshelf tour with Gizem, Çetin. Okay, so Gizem, we're here looking at your library, and we also have here your desk setup. And we will be circling back to the telescope and all these books here, but we're going to start with your desk here, and you are an author. So I'd like to start off by just talking about how you got started writing. You could say a little bit about your books, and then we can get into what we're looking at here with your desk setup.
I'm interested in writing since my childhood. When I was 10, I am doing some, I tried writing stories, short stories. And in my teenage years, I started to write novels. I loved reading books because if you don't read book, you can't write. Writing is a daily routine for me. Even if I don't publish it or I write even a paragraph. Sorry, sometimes I'm not fluent in English.
It's okay. So do you want to talk a little bit about the desk setup here?
Yes.
Yeah.
There are books in my desk in the photo. These are books that I will write reviews. And in the right, my desk is a little bit messy.
You've got some Philip K. Dick books here.
Yes.
Is he one of your favorite authors?
Yes, Dick is one of my favorite authors. He's a genius.
I was thinking maybe we could show the books you were just showing me, because you've got, just to give people a sense of these books that you've written, maybe you could hold them up to the camera.
Yes. There's Dick books.
And could you also show the books that you've written?
Okay. Renaissance in the Daisy Field. It's about a secret island in Middle Age.
And what about that series of books that you were showing me before we started recording, the 7-part?
7 Candles.
Yeah, 7 Candles, sorry.
This is about
Could you hold them up a little
sphere.
higher? So, yeah. So did you write those first and then the other two?
No, I wrote 7 books in a row.
Okay.
Then I sent it to publisher.
Okay. So maybe we should start up here at the very top.
Yes,
Is there anything that stands out here?
these are mixed.
Okay.
One of them is about mathematics. One of them is about Aziz Sancar, the Turkish scientist who take Nobel Prize.
Could you spell his last name?
Sancar.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, right here.
Yes.
Okay. And that's mathematics?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you want to say a little bit about this band you were telling me before we started?
Yes, Manga is favorite band. They participated Eurovision in 2010.
And what genre is it?
It's rock.
Rock. Okay. Is there any American band that there may be similar to?
Linkin Park, I can
Oh.
say.
Okay.
Are they American? I'm not sure.
Yeah, either American or British, I think.
Yes.
And then you were telling me you've got some language learning here. So, how did you get interested in learning Italian?
When I went to Italy for Erasmus in 2023, I didn't know a single word. I started to learn the language there. Italian is a lovely language to me. It is melodic and easy.
Is it the first language you learned besides, I guess, English?
Yes. No, actually, no. I learned German in the high school, but my level is A2.
A2
But
for German.
I went further for Italian. And this is the best second language, the foreign language for me. Also, I am more fluent in Italian than English.
Oh, really?
Yes. I can easily read and write English, but you see, when speaking, why I forgot words or something. I should do more practice.
Can you say a little bit about what Erasmus is and why you decided to do it?
In master's degree, I am choosing school. One of them was in Macedonia, North Macedonia, and one of them was in Italy. I chose Italy one because I went to Pavia. Pavia University is one of the oldest universities in Italy. there are 6 museums in the school. Archaeology, electronic, music, library.
So do you still study Italian?
Yes. Because I don't want to forget speak Italian.
What about this book right here?
This is Bosnian book. I am also learning Bosnian. This is for practice. Dede Korkut is actually Turkish book, historical book. In it there are some stories, but they translated into Bosnian for language learners.
And why did you decide to learn Bosnian?
Because I'm writing a novel for 7 years. Yes, it has been 7 years. I didn't publish it. It is set in a imaginary country in Balkans. There is a Bosnian character, so I started to research Bosnia and Herzegovina, the war, the culture. Then I fell in love. I can say this. My favorite country is Bosnia and Herzegovina. So I started to learn the language because I want to speak it.
And what did you like most about the country?
There is a concept in Bosnian. They say Ćejf. It is about slow life, relaxing, no stress.
Could you spell that word?
But it is not in English or Turkish alphabet. I can write it. C and what is this sign? I don't know its name.
The sort of
I
triangle.
will write it.
Yeah. Okay. I'll follow up. I'll get that after we wrap up. So I'll just write down the time. Okay. So it's sort of a slow life. Philosophy.
Yes. In my vision board, you can see many of images about Bosnia.
Is this from Bosnia?
No, that train is not from Bosnia, but below the train there are some photos.
Do you like the architecture?
Yes, I like architecture. But I like nature more than architecture.
Is there anything else you want to talk about on the vision board? Maybe you could talk a little bit about your interest in astronomy.
Yes, I put this telescope image and because this year I want to make my knowledge about astronomy better and join some astronomy nights.
What is it about astronomy that interests you? Is it what aspect?
In the nights, I look up and see stars. This reminds me that universe is a big system, great system, and I am just a tiny piece of it. Seeing big picture is taking me away. Small problems in the life.
Mm.
I find the meaning of the life in this big system of universe.
What is the meaning of life?
Mm. It is living and dying peacefully without harm anyone, any living things.
What's the significance of the rocket ship year?
It is about astronomy too, and also it symbolizes mm, my my will about being a better person than me, like a rocket going up. It's it symbolizes persistence for me.
Do you have any thoughts on Elon Musk and the sort of? I just saw a story today or yesterday that he's sort of shifting his focus from Mars to the moon and establishing a city on the moon.
I could I could appreciate Elon Musk if he didn't uh, if he be not being into in politics or something. If he is interested, if he's just interested in technology, I could appreciate him, but I don't like him now.
Yeah, I think a lot of people feel that way.
Yes,
Um, what about the piano? Do you play the piano?
yeah, yes. When I was child, I played piano, but I don't have now. I not to remember how to play it, and maybe I can buy a digital piano this year.
Is there anything else you want to talk about here on the vision board?
Mm. In the right top, there is words from Dante. Follow your own star. Yes, this is.
By the way, what language family is Turkish part of? Like, what other languages would you say it's most similar to?
In the past, Turkish family is known to belong in Altaic family, but now Turkic family language is separate than Altaic. This is own family. Turkish, Azerbaijan, uh, Kazakh, Özbek.
Are there any books here on this top shelf you want to point out?
I can show
Okay.
this book. Inside this book,
Could you hold up a little bit higher?
Important sci-fi books. The author is a mention of it. And I can show you that the little book of scientific principles. It's about important principles, theories in the history of the science. You see that Archimedes, for example.
So the history of science.
Yes.
What about this right here?
This is Encyclopedia of Earth. This is old one. You see the dates. 1993. It is like an archive. This page about Yugoslavia.
So it's kind of like
That's old.
Yeah, it's an encyclopedia.
Yes.
Or is it just a
Encyclopedia.
geographical atlas? Is it just like an entry on each country?
Yes.
Okay. What about, can you show the United States?
Okay, this contains only Sci-Fi.
Oh, so it's not the entire world. It's just that area.
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything? Oh, let me stop. Let me 1 sec. Yeah.
Okay. This is the notebook and the cover. There is a famous Turkish singer, Barış Manço. Have you heard him?
No. I don't know if you can spell his last name. People could look him up if they want.
B-A-R-I-S. You can write M-A-N-C-O. Barış Manço.
Okay. Is there anything else here? By the way, what is this thing right here?
This thing. This is Ex Libris. This is a kind of seal.
Oh.
I can show you. There's a cat. And Ex Libris Gizem. Çetin is writing.
What do you use it for?
I'm using it for fun.
Mhm.
I sealed my books.
Oh, so before you ship it to a customer?
No, I keep my books, but when I see my seal, I'm being happy. Did you mind?
So you stamp all the books in your library with that?
No, because it sealing every books is tiring. I did it when I want.
Yeah.
Some of them is sealed.
Okay. So is there anything else here you want to talk about?
No.
Okay.
These are my Bosnian notes. On
What is-
the
Oh, Bosnian notes. Okay. That's what this
No,
is right here?
this is anthology of sci-fi stories. Speculative story anthology.
Fahrenheit 451.
Yes, it is for honor to Fahrenheit 451. But there are unique stories from Turkish authors.
And then we also have, I thought there was one other photo. Is there
Yes.
anything, this is underneath, was there anything on either of these shelves you wanted to talk about? You got the tarot cards.
Yes, I have tarot cards. I use it when I want to write a story but cannot decide its plot. I take a card and I'm making plot about it. For example, if the card is priestess, I create an old woman character who has wisdom, for example.
Is there anything else here?
These are mostly magazines. There are geographical atlas in the middle. I can show United States in this.
Yeah. And then anything down here?
Yes. These are my academic books, notes from university years.
So maybe you could actually talk a little bit about your college years here, your electric engineering degree. Electrical engineering.
Yes.
How did you decide to go for that?
I chose electrical engineering, because electric is the base of every technology. I wanted to learn its basics and how to work computers, transistors, lamps, or motors, and device. I wonder if I wondered how they work, so I enrolled in the college electrical and electronics engineering. Then I graduated in 2020.
Mm. And was the Erasmus, is that a master's degree?
Yes,
And so what was that in?
I took 5 lessons in Erasmus about communication or further mathematics.
And so it was a mathematics master's,
No,
basically.
it's engineering, electrical engineering masters, like
Okay.
bachelor's degree.
Okay. All right, so now we're looking at your main set of bookcases here. Maybe we could get started though with this telescope here.
Yes, I observe moon from my room's window. Mm, But I I'm a little bit regretful taking this telescope because it is so heavy. I can't carry it. So I thought I can go outside of the city and see the sky clearly. But I cannot take the telescope with me. It stays in my room.
What model is it?
Uh, is it Newtonian Telescope? 130 millimeters.
Okay, so could you talk a little bit about how you've organized your books across these bookcases? Is there a particular category system or other method that you use?
Mm. I organize my books with mixed.
Mhm.
Just if there are books from the same publishers, I put them close.
Mhm. Okay, well, your first set of bookshelves here, um, what are we looking at here?
Yes, in the left you can see a history of astronomy book, electrical academic book, a book about museum. The rest are scientific books.
Mhm.
In the middle, a book about religion. These two books are about religion. Uh, there is a book about history of libraries. Kütüphane means library in Turkish. And there is a book about Euclid.
Yeah, I was going to say
Yeah.
Euclid's Elements.
Yes.
What are these
The,
two sets about?
the first set is about a novel series in fantasy. The other one is Robert Musil's series. I don't know what this is called in English. I am looking it now. The Man Without Qualities.
Are there any that stand out to you here?
You can see the Handmaid's Tale. Do you see it? It is in Turkish. Ah, the Fight Club is here too. Yes. In Turkish, it is Dövüş Kulübü.
I saw Stephen Hawking somewhere.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there it is. Margaret Atwood.
Yes, you found it.
I thought it was the red one, and then I sort of skipped over to the red one.
The red one is a novel about shamans.
Shamans. Okay. And then what about here on this shelf?
There are fantasy books and sci-fi books from young Turkish authors. These authors are my friends.
I was going to say, do you know any of them?
Yes. And you can see some crime fiction or thrillers translations. Jane Casey, John Warden, Ken Greenwood.
Victor Hugo. We've got a bunch of these.
Yes. It is full book in 5 volumes.
What's your favorite?
I didn't read for now.
So why did you get them?
Because some years ago I read the Misérables, but the shortened version. I wonder the full version.
Did you ever think about learning French?
Yes, but pronunciation of French is hard. I like to sing to myself in different languages, and when I try to sing French songs, I messed it up.
What other languages do you like to sing in?
I tried Japanese.
Wow.
So I like to sing in English,
Like what?
Italian.
What do you like to sing in English?
I can see it in your eyes. It doesn't come as a surprise. It is Manga's song. Eurovision song. We could be the same.
And what about in Italian?
Italian. Una mattina son svegliato. Oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Una mattina mi son svegliato. Le trovato l'invasor.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Is any of your singing on your YouTube channel or your website?
Yes, there is a few. But most of the time I sing to myself.
Any other So you said Japanese, English, and Italian.
Russian.
Russian. Oh.
Yeah. I listen to Russian rock bands, especially Kino and Slot.
Can you sing anything in Russian?
Yes. I'm opening the lyrics. Бессоннищённый написанный, сколько, скажи, кукушка, пропой. В городе мене жители на веселька, камнем лежат или горят звездой. Звездой. Солнце моя, взгляни меня. Моя ладонь превратилась в кулак. Если спору, дай огня. Вот так.
You're very talented.
Thank you.
So we're moving into some.
These are biographies of famous people.
Is this publisher known for this series, or?
This is a Turkish publisher. Not very known.
We've got Cleopatra.
Yes.
Do you have any Shakespeare in Turkish?
Ah, yes. I have Hamlet.
So maybe we'll see that later on. Anything here jump out at you?
There are books in different genres. The Little Prince. Under of it, Perfect Blue. This book is adapted to anime. I recommend it.
Do you watch a fair amount of anime?
No, I watched it few.
Isaac Asimov.
Yes, one of my favorite sci-fi books.
What do you like about it?
It is, we can say it is classic of sci-fi genre. In this robotic laws, 3 laws for robots. Kafka's books.
Do you have a favorite Kafka?
My favorite is The Metamorphose. When I read Kafka, it is not, how can I say, it is not captivating, but even I like Kafka's books. For example, I read The Letters to Milena in 5 months. I'm reading 2 pages and it's boring. But the next day I continue 2 books, 2 pages.
How do you like plan out your reading, or how do you read? Do you have a list at the beginning of the year of books you want to go through, or do you, once you decide on a book, do you always finish it and you read like an hour a day, or how do you What's sort of your process?
I pick randomly whatever I want at that moment. I'm not thinking plan spontaneously.
Is that part of the slow lifestyle?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Because when I make plan, I cannot go with it. It is broken. So I give up to make plans.
Huxley, Jane Austen.
Actually, yes. I read Huxley's Brave New World and then I bought The Island. Jane Austen. It's a lovely book too. Pride and Prejudice.
You have a lot of Hawking books here.
Yes. I don't want to believe that Hawking is in Epstein files. It's embarrassing.
Is this Edward Snowden?
Yes, it's about Edward Snowden. I haven't read it yet, but I wonder about it.
Mm-hmm. So that wraps up this first bookcase here. Now we're moving over to the second bookcase. And is there anything here that stands out to you?
Yes, you can see Lord of the Rings. Some of them is academic books.
Astronomy.
Astronomy, history of astronomy in Islamic countries.
Mm. Is it right that the Islamic calendar is a lunar calendar or based on the moon?
Yes, but I use it when 31 second. I forgot first again. If there is a prayer or holy month, Ramazan in Islam, I use Islamic calendar, but in daily life, I use normal calendar.
Is that guns, germs, and steel?
Yes.
I feel like I know a little bit of Turkish, even though I've never studied it. I don't know why.
You started to learn it. Uzay means space. These books are about astronomy.
What about this?
I took it when I went to Slovenia. This is from Roma, Colosseum.
What's this?
This is a picture picked from Venice. Venice. We call Venice in Venedik in Turkish. I forgot for a moment. I met with a painter in Venice and I bought this picture from him.
Yeah. 1984.
Yes, you can see it. 1984 is one of my favorite books.
What do you like about it?
It tells I see how a system could be I understood that freedom is the most valuable thing in the life. I see how the system take our freedom and humanity.
What is this here? This disc?
This is star map. It shows the constellations. There are some This is about mountaineering. I like to hike mountains. There are
What do you?
bird
Yeah, what do you like here?
classics. Yes, in English.
Do you have any favorites here?
Crime and Punishment. It's impressed me because it shows how can a person can go in the darkness inside and pushed to be committing crime. But the heart is living all the time and judge you. The heart says you did a bad thing. And it is the biggest punishment to a person.
Hamlet. It's kind of similar in that way.
Yes, Hamlet. Hamlet lost his lights in heart too and commits the crime. There are two Martin Ethans, but it is error of the publisher. One of them is a different book.
Got some Nietzsche here.
Nietzsche, yes.
Can you say which type? I can't figure these ones out.
I'm looking to the English name. Who spoke Zarathustra?
Oh, yeah.
I haven't started to read Nietzsche yet, but I know how he think about the life. And
Or
I have
Dostoevsky.
those Dostoevsky books. He looked deeply into the human soul.
Could you say a little bit about this set of blue books?
The set of blue books is world classics. It's given by a newspaper to the readers. My dad took a set from in 20 years ago or something. We had them since my childhood.
Faust,
Faust.
Socrates.
Yes. Jack London, Robinson Crusoe. Jules Verne.
Got some Jack London here.
Yes. I have a lot of books from Jack London, and my favorite is The Star Rover is my favorite book from Jack London.
What do you like about him?
Because in the book there are many lives, many different stories. It shows the endlessness of the human soul and mind.
Yeah. Jared Diamond.
Yes.
What does this mean?
This means decadence. Collapse. How societies choose to fall.
Civilizational collapse.
Yes.
What is this one?
This is about politics. Actually, I read it, but I didn't understand all of it. Because I am bad at politics.
I think we may have skipped over this shelf. Let me see. Yeah.
Yes, this is another set of classics from different authors.
Do you have any favorites here?
My favorites here. Maybe the Black Pearl from Anna Sewell. In the middle. Siyah inci. It is about a horse.
There's Macbeth.
Macbeth, yes. Another Shakespeare book.
And sort of the conscience.
Yes.
Okay, so that wraps up bookcase 2 here. So we're going over to bookcase 3 here. We'll jump into the first couple of shelves. Maybe we can start with this statue here.
Yes. This is from İzmir. Clock Tower of İzmir. I like to take statues from cities that I visit. By the way, I confused Hamlet and Macbeth. I haven't read Hamlet, but Macbeth. Macbeth committed a crime and conscience warned him. And these are little rings of my books.
Wow. You made these?
Yes.
It's funny, actually. I'm in discussions with a guy who he collects miniature books and he sells. It's like his business. He's got like a whole huge store full of miniature books, but I don't think I've ever seen it when it's on a ring. So that's a first. And what about these?
These are cute. Little babies.
Is it a type of art or something? Is it like a Russian doll?
No, these are made of porcelain.
Okay.
Little statues.
And you've got some quotes here.
Yes, these are stickers. They're written books. Books are plants that won't die. You can see little old bridge of Mostar. Another statue.
What country is this?
Bosnia and Herzegovina.
And also, which country is this from?
Turkey
Turkey.
is my own country.
Mhm.
You can see poems of Yunus Emre. Yunus Emre is one of the most famous Sufi from Anatolia. Have you heard about Sufism?
Yeah. Mystical Islam.
Yes.
Is this poetry or is it a biography?
Poetry. I live in Konya, and this is the metropolitan mayor. Metropolitan municipality of Konya.
So I'm just looking at a map, and it's sort of in the
Konya is in the middle.
middle. Yeah. It's sort of, if you know where Cyprus is, it's sort of at a similar east to west location.
Yes.
And it looks like it's maybe 50 or 100 miles from the coast of the Mediterranean Sea.
Right.
This is a pretty big book here.
Yes, it is Earthsea series from Ursula K. Le Guin.
What genre is it?
It is in fantasy.
Got some DK books here. You've got the astronomy book. Did you want to show something from that? Or did you want to show that?
Okay. I can show it to you.
Yeah. Is there anything inside that you like?
I can show you this. This page is about Galileo.
His trial. What is this one about?
This one is about literature. Literature, astronomy, space, science, technology. Kitap means book. Nasıl çalışır means how it works.
It's another Macbeth here.
Yes. It's Turkish translation.
Montaigne.
Montaigne.
Mary Shelley.
Mary Shelley.
Do you like this?
Yes, I like it much. This is the one of the first sci-fi books in the literature of the world.
It seems that we're entering into an era where there's going to be a lot of modification of the body.
Yes. It shows how can a monster have hearts, and people make him isolated.
Sort of like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Notre Dame.
Yes. I liked the descriptions of the France, Paris in this book. Hugo is a very talented author in making descriptions.
When I first saw this, I thought it was maybe Paris or somewhere in France, because it's sort of impressionistic. So unique
I think this is
style.
Venice.
Yeah.
Oblamo. I liked it. Till the end of the book, I expected to Oblamo can rise up and doing something. But he stayed in the room, in his thoughts and laziness.
Jack London,
Jack London's books.
F. Scott Fitzgerald, Great
Yes,
Gatsby.
The Great Gatsby. Without seeing this.
Seneca.
Seneca. The manifest of the science fiction in the Little Red Book. You can see The Lord of the Flies, The Clockwork Orange,
Is this a different? Looks like these use the Roman numerals, and then these have the Arabic.
This is
numbers.
World Classics series from a publisher. This publisher's translations is better than others, so I buy them.
And then what is this thing here?
This is a magazine, literature magazine. I put it here because it looks like newspapers. and looking good.
Venice.
Venice. And this is a statue of a fortress in Afyon, a city of Eastern Turkey. There are many of my books. Candles.
Where do people buy these?
People buy this online. Every online bookstore.
Are they
People
on
can
Kindle?
buy my books.
Are they on
Sorry?
Kindle? Are they on Kindle?
Yes.
So they're on
The
Amazon?
fourth candle. The fifth candle, like that. In
Are they
this
on
year,
Amazon? On Amazon?
yes.
Mhm.
Moon means candle. Amazon. I got like what its name is on. What you say, Amazon? You can find it Amazon.
Another Faust.
Full version, not shortened. On the Faust, there is coffee dictionary. It's like an encyclopedia about coffee.
Oh. Turkish coffee is a popular thing.
Yes.
How long does it usually take for you to write a book?
3 years for 7 books. From 2017 to 2020. But they are published in the last year.
What do you write them by hand or do you write into software on the computer?
Yeah, I write on the computer. When I am outside, I use my mobile phone.
Wow. So just like you're texting.
Yes. Mm. These are sci-fi series from a Turkish author. There are some story anthologies. And Metro series.
So it's Bilim
Yes,
Kurgu means sci-fi.
yes. Bilim means science. Kurgu means fiction. Bilim kurgu, sci-fi.
And then what does oiku mean?
Story,
Story. And then what is this?
anthology.
Seçkisi.
Seçkisi.
Seçkisi. H.G. Wells.
It's Wells, yes. My favorite is, I'm looking the English name. The Sleeper Awakes.
Is there any significance to these pens?
No, I am I'm a little bit untidy person. So I put them there, and when I want when I want to write someone, I took a pen and put another place. You can see another small book. End of Eternity. You can see Orhan Pamuk, the famous Turkish author with Nobel Prize. And this is about algorithms. And I have some books of Giordano Bruno, the Italian philosopher burned by the church.
What about this right here?
This is magazines about popular science. And this is literature. This paper thing is make them together. How do you call it?
Yeah, it's some kind of
Some kind of cardboard box.
So that's the shelf here, bookcase 3, and now we've got bookcase 4 right here.
These are Islamic books, Quran translations. It means new Quran translation. These are praise. And Prophet Muhammad's words. You can see Rumi's poetry books. Rumi's tombs is in Konya also.
Is he considered a Sufi?
Yes, he is Sufi. This is another Quran translation. Meal is the specific word for Quran translations. For other translations, we use çeviri.
What's the difference?
I don't know actually. Meal is coming from Arabic.
Have you studied any Arabic?
I can read Arabic letters, but I don't understand Arabic language.
Why do you have so many translations?
Some of them is original Quran. These are coming from. Some of them are gifts.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a favorite?
No. all are my favorite because it is my holy book. The last one is poetry, and it is another genre. Gönle yolculuk means the journey to the heart. Yes, there is Galata Tower and a photo of Istanbul. Have you ever been in Istanbul or Turkey?
No, but I'd love to visit. Where is this from?
This is from Istanbul, Galata Tower. This is the famous building. If you go to top of the tower with your darling, it is believed that you will marry. There are some novels.
What is this red box here?
In this box, there are local words. A lot of time passed. It is written that a lot of time passed. We didn't speak some words.
What are these books about?
These books about Turkish people and history in Balkans. Historical book.
What about these?
This is Alexander the Great. This is novel, fictional, but historical fiction.
Hello. Which one is this? What are these two?
A stranger.
Stranger. And then the Sarth.
Yes. Which book of Sartre? Nausea. I'm not sure I translated it right.
That's right. You like the existentialist novels, it looks like.
Yes, I'm not existentialist, but uh, I like to reading it and know how they think.
Is there a connection to your interest in sci-fi, or do you see any connection between sci-fi and existentialism?
In existentialism, you you don't find the meaning of the life inside, but you make it. In the science fiction books, you find yourself in a new reality, and you have to mm, find again why are you living. Maybe there's a connection like that.
Yeah. Uh, could you talk about? I think I've seen Maloof a few times here.
Yes, Maloof is a famous author. Uh, I like the Eastern atmosphere in his books.
What is this up here?
Uh, this this is empty. I just cannot find a place for it.
What is this?
Mm. This is towards the suggestions from the founder of the Ottoman Empire.
Hmm.
There is written, who doesn't know the past, who cannot know the future. Know your past and walk strongly to the future. It's a calendar from Italy, and here's a Italy map.
What about these?
These are notebooks. Their colors are cute. So I put them like that. History of the numbers. Numbers have a deep meaning in the ancient civilizations. This is in the middle, the real life story of a man who lived in Bulgaria as a Turk. You can see John Steinbeck. The Grapes of Wrath.
What did you think about this book?
I haven't read it yet. This is my reading list of this year. And yes, I said I'm not planning, but I think to read it.
The bookshelf tour that I just published last Friday with Mark of the Book Thing, we talked about this, and I compared it to A Raisin in the Sun, a 1959 play by Lorraine Hansberry, and it's got some similar themes.
Really, I didn't read it too.
And I think
I-
the... Go ahead. You want to read that also?
Yeah. Now, yes.
Yeah, I think the metaphor of the grape and the raisin is part of the connection there. And I always think of those two books together, and I wanted to refresh my memory on that.
Can you write me the other book's name after the
Yeah, I'll make a note
Zoom?
here.
Okay. I like to catch metaphors.
Let me tell you a bit more about it. because I just looked it up with the AI to make sure I was remembering the right thing. So Grapes of Wrath is a 1939 novel by John Steinbeck set in the Great Depression and the Dust Bowl era, focusing on the Joad family's forced migration from Oklahoma to California due to economic collapse, drought, and systematic exploitation of tenant farmers. The narrative illustrates widespread dispossession and the harsh realities of agrarian capitalism in 1930s America. A Raisin in the Sun, a 1959 play by Lorraine Hansberry, is set in 1950s Chicago and dramatizes the younger family's struggle against racial discrimination and economic hardship as they attempt to use an insurance payout to improve their lives. The play emerges from the context of ongoing Jim Crow era segregation, housing discrimination, and challenges to the African American pursuit of the American dream.
I see the similarity now.
Can you talk more about your interest in metaphor?
Every object can be metaphor in books. For example, the hair is the strongest metaphor for me. In my books, if a woman character will be apart from her home, she lost her hair, cut it. And when her hair is growing up again, she's having a better life.
Why is that significant to you?
I don't know absolutely, but I think when I was child, I have very long hair. My mom didn't cut until until I went to high school. Then I was tired of it and cut it my hair myself, very short. Maybe because of this. Because long hair is beautiful but hard to comb, wash, to dry. Caring it is hard. Another Kafka book.
What is Dava?
It's real. There is a story book about Bosnia. It means the treasures of Bosnia. There are some personal development books. For example, Happy Brain. The Secret of the Wish.
Mm. Manifestation.
Yes, Manifestation.
Sort of the vision board connected to that.
Yes, because visualizing your dreams help you to make them real.
Yes. This is a history.
Yes, history of Bosnia and Herzegovina.
And you said your interest was connected to the slow life culture.
To be honest, I like slow life of the Bosnia, but not only this. I'm interested in everything. For example, the war, the genocide in Srebrenica. I adore Bosnians' strength to get over of it, to start new life.
Mm-hmm.
There are two popular science books about the creation of the life
Big Bang.
and Big Bang and evolution. Evolution.
Bill Nye. Oh wow, transhumanism.
Yes, this a book about transhumanism.
Is there a particular aspect of transhumanism you're most interested in?
Mm. The digital life, how can I say? Digital immortality is interesting, but I am not sure it's about transhumanism.
Mm. Yeah.
Transhumanism is about reaching potential of technology in human body. But it can it can make humans out of being human and turn them into a kind of robots.
Sort of connected to post-humanism.
Yes.
Do you have Yuval Noah Harari?
Sorry?
He's got a couple. He's got the
Oh, yes,
Sapiens.
I know him. I haven't read his books, but he's a famous author.
I reviewed his book Nexus on my YouTube channel, and I reviewed. I didn't. I read his other books also, and I think Sapiens, but especially Homo Deus, really. Go ahead.
I heard them. I will watch your videos.
Homo Deus really gets into like the religious aspect of transhumanism and post-humanism, the philosophy, the religious, and it's I think it's one of the best descriptions of the state of things and the big ideas.
Erling Pontoppidan is a Danish author. This is Danish classics. The Lucky Pair. I recommend it. It is about a man called Per. Is going to big city and trying to find himself. He wants to make big projects, but he's questioning the life, and end of the book he's giving up his big dreams and making a small home. Started to live little, I can say. Merhaba Dünya means hello world. Oğuz Atay is a famous Turkish author. He writes with stream of consciousness. You can see my novels, Renaissance in the Daisy Field.
Is this connected to the Italian Renaissance?
Not really.
Okay.
But in this book, the characters leave his old Renaissance inside. It's like a metaphor.
A rebirth.
Yes, rebirth. There are some novels and 2 Italian book. Short texts in A1 and A2 level.
What does it mean, Kisa Metin?
These are short metin texts.
Short text.
Short texts. There are Russell's essays. It means questioning essays. Adler's books and Harry Potter. But I have just one. A Kafka book.
What is that?
The colony of punished persons, but I am looking at real English name. The penal colony. The Goblet of Fire. Harry Potter book.
More magazines.
Yes.
So that wraps up bookcase 4. And now we're on to bookcase 5, which I believe is the final bookcase here.
These are fairy tales from different countries. Masal mean tale.
So
Island. Indians. Native Americans.
This one is native.
Yes.
And then this one.
Indian.
Indian.
Africa, Iran, China. Viking. Black Crow, Kara Karga.
Sort of onomatopoetic.
It's a publisher. Don Quixote.
That's sort of a fancy edition.
Yeah.
Does it have illustrations or something?
No, it is not illustration. Illustration.
Is it illuminated or just normal?
Normal. There are some novels and storybooks about different things. Italian flashcards. Philip K. Dick and some other sci-fi authors. This is story anthology.
Another H.G. Wells.
H.G. Wells, yes. Asimov.
Viktor Frankl.
Yes.
Virginia Woolf.
There are some historical books about Balkans.
What's this?
Um, Not for droning. Its original English name is Coming Up for Air.
What's this Dale Carnegie?
I'm looking. How to stop worrying and start living.
Another math book.
Uh, this is about women mathematicians, female mathematicians.
Which book is this, Rebecca?
The main name of the rose. There are some Freud's books.
Hmm. Who is this?
Is Halil Gibran, Lebanese author. In English, his name is written differently.
Looks like you almost have the complete Nietzsche with all these different volumes.
Yes, it's a set of books.
And more Freud. Are you interested in psychoanalysis?
Yes, because it's helped to create my characters in my books. I understand how they would think front of different cases.
How do you get started with that?
When I am writing a book, I need to write the character's past. And I should know how a person can react, and how should a character's childhood be spent. So I started to read psychologic books. These are some philosophy.
You know which Erasmus this is?
I'm looking. The Praise of Folly.
So that wraps up bookcase 5 here. And that is our final bookcase. I just remembered we never talked about
These are all notebooks.
these are underneath the desk. So what are these?
Oh, I take different notes. I cannot place for them. The shelves were full.
So is there anything you want to say to conclude this bookshelf tour, and maybe anything else you'd like to share about yourself with the audience, and maybe where they can find your work?
I can say books are my safe place. So I love to have them, read them. I'm an engineer, but reading and writing is my passion.
Do you ever think about, most people think that people who are engineers are one type, thinking in systems and discrete things, and that's often seen in opposition to novelists or creative people who work with the less discrete, the more qualitative, as opposed to quantitative. And you sort of bring the two of those together. Sci-fi kind of brings those two together also, but do you ever think about that dichotomy?
Yes, sci-fi is the connection between engineering and emotions or literature things for me. I am inside me. They have harmony.
Are there any books here that capture that best, do you think?
Yes, it is very hard to say because each book is match with my different side.
So what does the future hold for you? What are your next projects?
My next project is the 4-book series named Avaria Games. Avaria is an imaginary country in Balkans. And in this, there are many political conflicts, but the characters in it returns to themselves, and you will read their psychology, their emotions reacts. I created a subreddit about it, but for now it is Turkish. I will find English one.
Where's the best place for people to follow you?
Instagram or Reddit or YouTube. I'm active all these three.
Do you have an email newsletter?
Yes, I have a personal blog named gizemcetin.com. My websites have an English version. You can find my some stories translations.
Well, I think that's a good place to wrap up this bookshelf tour. Thanks a lot for sharing your collection. And
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for everything.